Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great day. As always, a free way to support the channel is by leaving a thumbs up, by leaving a comment, or by subscribing if you have not already done so. The algorithm does look quite good because of all the assistance. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. A lot of really weird price news, at least this morning. It says Bitcoin correcting gains. What could trigger a fresh rally? Bitcoin is down by like 2 or 3% at the time of me making this video. There's a really interesting swoop back up already happening. We've had the last 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 weeks. It's been a while where when the market has dipped, we see that reverse movement already kind of happening with prices. The really big, and I only have, I think, 2 tabs up here today, news story, as always, has been for the last couple of months, is Ethereum. It says Ethereum breaks past $2,300 resistance, long-term outlook bullish. There is and has been a lot of Ethereum price news. A lot of people are quite excited for the things that are supposed to be launching sometime this month. And therefore, it's basically the constant topic of conversation when it comes to where prices are going to go. It says Ethereum price hits 2-week high as London hard fork momentum builds. And I think we are also, I forgot the name of the other, is it Berlin? I honestly don't remember. I always switch between London and Berlin, and I can't remember exactly which upgrade is the one that's coming. But that's the one that people are excited for. That's in a couple of days. The whole deflationary thing. We've been getting news about institutions and banks and companies buying up tons of Ethereum, and we had news last week that JP Chase was announcing that they believe that the future of passive income in the future is going to be through Ethereum staking, etc., etc. So as I mentioned before, if Ethereum does well, all the other altcoins do well as well. So I think this is kind of what everyone's getting a little hyped for, because Bitcoin is stuck between this $29,000, $30,000, $34,000, $36,000 range, and Ethereum looks like it's not going to hold that range and continue kind of moving up, so the altcoins would also benefit as well. On top of that, it says XRP price analysis. XRP tries breakout of 45-day falling wedge. Can it break $1 level? And also in very popular news as well, it says Shiba Inu price analysis. Shiba prepares to break, that's a lot of zeros, basically going up around 15 to 20% from where it currently is right now. There's also some Shiba Inu news in here. It's quickly gaining traction as one of the most popular coins out there, and we'll explain that as to why in a little bit. Is it wearing a hat? That is kind of adorable. It also has a shirt on. I don't know who dressed that dog, but it looks like it's ready for summer. Anyway, that's the majority of the price news without me having to have 15 tabs up there. And let's move on. In sure, why not news, SEC Commissioner, her name is Hester Pierce, says that the regulator, the SEC, should have approved a Bitcoin exchange-traded fund in the United States a long time ago. She emphasized that it's not the SEC's job to approve or reject applications based on the merits of the underlying investment itself. She said people should make their own decisions whether to buy Bitcoin. This was said by the commissioner. For those of you, I'll give you a little 30-second rundown. For those of you who haven't been here for the last 7 years, there have been, I think, around 45 or 50 plus companies and entities or attempts to try and launch a Bitcoin ETF within the United States, and the US SEC has said no to every single one of them. This is partially being blamed on the previous head of the SEC, who, according to reports, and I'm going to say allegedly, was a very particular special person and therefore maybe a bit difficult to actually deal with. A commissioner with the US SEC, Hester Pierce, talked about the prospectus, or prospects, what have you, of the SEC approving a Bitcoin exchange-traded fund in an interview with CNBC on Thursday. The SEC has yet to approve a Bitcoin ETF. However, the industry is hopeful that things will change this year since the SEC has a new chairman, Gary Gensler, who taught crypto and blockchain courses at MIT, or the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Commissioner Pierce described, she said, I thought that if we had applied our standards as we have applied them to our other products, we would have already have approved one or more of them. With each passing day, the rationale that we have used in the past for not approving seems to grow weaker. Yeah, because every other country who wanted to have anything tied to Bitcoin already has it. So this is why I think we've seen this really huge push in the last, it's been about 2 or 3 weeks. We already had, I think, 9 companies who came forward before trying to launch, or rather put in their paperwork for a Bitcoin ETF with the US SEC. But the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've had like really large names. I think Fidelity and these other mega banks have also put forth their proposal as well. And I assume, once again, these near trillion-dollar custody holding companies are not doing this because they expect to lose or not get their thing approved. They probably had a discussion with someone in the SEC saying, hey, is this going to actually go through? We're not going to file for no apparent reason. So sure, it would be nice if we got a couple of these approved, because there's no real reason not to do it at this point. The reasoning for not doing it before was that Bitcoin was too volatile. Bitcoin was too this. They didn't create Bitcoin. We don't know where it's actually made from. They had every excuse in the book. And at least we have one person on our side, 2 people now. Because, you know, if this guy taught crypto and blockchain, I'm going to assume he knew a lot more, or knows a lot more, than the previous SEC head. So this is very, I mean, any type of Bitcoin ETF news is always extremely popular. But this one kind of is like, hey, are we going to be getting one soon? Because if you're constantly telling us, and it's not that even Hester Pierce has like the final say, because we would have gotten one years ago, but it's if she's saying it out loud, then I'd like to optimistically believe that behind the scenes someone else is also talking about this as well, and she's kind of giving hints that this could potentially enter the market soon. I think we had a lot of speculation that we would potentially get one in Q3 of this year. So I was going to say fingers crossed. I don't really care that much. I know Bitcoin will be just fine without it, but the purpose of the ETFs is for the actual funds to buy up Bitcoin, therefore making it more scarce. If we get one, the second one copies the paperwork of the first one, etc., so on and so forth, and everyone kind of has an ETF and they're all buying up tons of Bitcoin. Bitcoin becomes even scarcer. More people buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin's price goes up. The cryptocurrency market goes up. You see the benefits for everyone. Anyway, that's the sure news, because this has been talked about since 2017, and until something changes, you know, I'm not going to get hyped about it. So let's move on. Also I get why this is news, but this happened like 2 months ago. News. Prior to the Federal Reserve announcing it would release a discussion paper on a central bank digital currency, Chairperson Jerome Powell met with Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong. What? According to Powell's meeting calendar, there we go, which was made public on Friday, the Fed chair held a 30-minute meeting with Armstrong as well as former House Representative Speaker Paul Ryan on the 11th of May. The reason for Ryan's presence is unclear. The former speaker left politics in early 2019 and is now with private equity investment firm Solamare Capital. And here's a photo of them awkwardly posing on Twitter. While Powell's schedule did not reveal the topics under discussion, I'm pretty sure we can figure out what it was about. Armstrong referenced the meeting in a Twitter thread on the 14th of May. The Coinbase CEO said his goal in speaking to members of Congress and heads of various federal agencies was to help answer lawmakers' questions about crypto and get more regulatory clarity for the technology in the United States. At the time, Armstrong said he voiced his opinions on China's central bank digital currency, saying he believed it represented a threat to the U.S. reserve currency status long-term if the U.S. didn't move quickly to create their own. A little more than a week later, Powell announced the Fed would be moving forward with research to implement a central bank digital currency. So this is actually quite major. Don't let me hamper or water down this event. The fact that we have people within the cryptocurrency space who are meeting with lawmakers, because any day that we are not banned, and we are not going to get banned, but any day that we are not banned is a good one. The more that these people try in some sort of way to educate themselves on the cryptocurrency space is also nice for us, because it, you know, lets them understand that we aren't some raging bull who's trying to whatever. The point to be made is that it is currently the 5th of July. Happy July, everyone. The other point being, this happened on the 11th of May. but it's now making headlines everywhere that this took place 2 months ago when we knew that it took place 2 months ago. See what I'm saying? So anyway, here's the actual tweet for it right here on the 15th of May, him stating that this took place. And then here's more of the news that this took place 2 months ago. The point to be made is I don't know why this is popular news now when this happened about 8 weeks ago. So yeah, that's that news. This is also everywhere. Today news. News that's news today. The news that was news that's everywhere news. I think that's it. All right, cool. That's a very serious photo of both of them looking off into the distance as the US dollar plummets. Let's move on. It was almost impossible to get away from this news. The head of the popular crypto outlet Coin Bureau may be changing his mind about Dogecoin, the copycat Shiba Inu, in a new video dedicated solely to SHIB. The pseudonymous analyst who goes by the simple name Guy, sure, why not, told 1.4 million people on YouTube that since Coinbase decided to list SHIB, he started to pay closer attention to the asset. He said Shiba Inu is one of the cryptos in this category, and it's one that I've only ever mentioned in a negative context. But when I heard that Coinbase will be listing SHIB, however, I began to consider the possibility that there might be more to Shiba Inu than meets the eye. So without having to read much more, because it kind of continuously goes on, basically for those of you who do not know, according to Mr. Coin Bureau here, Shiba Inu apparently is going to have its own ecosystem built around it. It's the difference between Dogecoin is that Doge is Doge. You can put it on a NASCAR, you can buy tacos with it or whatever people are buying with their Dogecoin. But apparently Shiba Inu is making their own like Sushi Swap and Unicorn Swap, which are now the most popular DEXs, decentralized exchanges out there. And Shiba Inu is going to have Inu Swap or Shiba Swap, and it's going to be also, it's going to have like a vampire attack, and there's going to be like a wolf man or something like that is going to be taking place. And they're going to have another coin, and you'll be able to yield farm with it. And for those of you who weren't here a couple of months ago, yield farming is incredibly popular, where people can make tons of money. And if they do that on the Shiba Inu platform, therefore the price will go up. And so yeah, this was very popular news. Me and a friend of mine were discussing this yesterday because everyone kept on talking about the video, and then we watched the video, and then we saw everyone else talking about the video, and therefore this is why it's in this video today. And everyone's trying to figure out exactly how high Shiba Inu's coin can actually go. Especially, I think half of the supply has been burned. Another 40% I think is also going to be burned. That leaves 10% of the supply that's going to be left. A lot of it will be locked up inside of DeFi. There's like discussions about it having like an NFT platform. And if it mimics, it's actually also an ERC20 token. I learned all this. And if you actually, I mean, it's basically if they start locking up tons of coins to actually have other protocols in it, well, therefore the less coins will be moving around, and therefore the price may spike even higher. There's like a huge campaign online to get Shiba Inu token to $1. I don't know if that's going to happen. That'd be like I think a $10 trillion market cap. However, I think, and my friend thinks that we would. The news constantly is like, can it hit a cent? And I'm more so like, I think 1 decimal place behind a cent is far more believable. But yeah, this coin is everywhere, and I assume Shiba Inu, much like Sushi and Pancake and Unicorn, is actually going to be around for a while, simply because it's kind of captured the hearts and the imaginations of, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, that's the Shiba Inu news, because that's where we are now as a space. And let's move on. I like this news a lot because it's kind of, I don't know, you take it for what you will. As it prepares to go public, Robinhood has filed its Form S-1 with the US SEC, along with playing its role in clarifying some of the specifics around an impending public offering. In this case, shares will be listed on NASDAQ under the ticker symbol HOOD, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. And S1 lays out some of the risks associated with investing in a company's stock. For Robinhood, Those risks apparently involve Dogecoin. They said a substantial portion of the recent growth in our net revenues earned from cryptocurrency transactions is attributable to transactions in Dogecoin. If demand for transactions in Dogecoins decline and is not replaced by a new demand for other cryptocurrencies available for trading on our platform, our business, financial condition, and results of operations could be adversely affected. Sorry for laughing. They said 17% of the company's total revenue, 17% of their revenue in quarter one came from crypto trades, and 34% of that revenue came from Dogecoin. I just thought that was quite funny. Robinhood trying to start as like a stock app. Tons of people flooding, downloading it specifically to trade Dogecoin. And these people made sure to do whatever they could to make sure that people could not trade, allegedly. I was not using the app. I'm going by the news that's been out there. A lot of people were quite annoyed during the beginning of the year as they're trying to trade Dogecoin. And the app is going down. They couldn't trade. People's accounts were being locked, so they were saying. And then come to find out, there's like a huge portion of the money they were making. So imagine if they had actually treated those people correctly and not tried to kiss the ring. And that's a good one, of the billionaires out there who were telling them to like lock the app in and to kick retail investors out. So anyway, I thought that was special because, you know, yeah. So I actually hope it continues. Let me not be mean. The point is, Robinhood is apparently trying to go public. Everyone who's attached to crypto in any kind of way right now is trying to go public. I think it's just the next step, if you will, in the money-making machine. But yeah, cool. Good job, Dogecoin people. And let's hope that Robinhood just, you know, starts treating people fairly, because don't do what you did again. And without further ado, let's move on. And to finish things off, SBI Remit, a subsidiary of the Japanese financial services conglomerate SBI, and Hamamatsu Iwata Credit Bank, a regional credit union, will soon use Ripple for powering remittance services. The service is slated to start on the 12th of July and will utilize the RippleNet, a proprietary distributed ledger technology with transaction times of 2 seconds and fees of a few cents. They said, our mission is to provide financial services centered on remittances to foreign residents, and we use Ripple's distributed ledger technology, which is characterized by speed of deposit and low fees. And this is Eri, who's basically talking about that this is going to be taking place. So this is, I guess, our daily Ripple news. We're getting a lot of trickles of Ripple news every single day of this company's using it. This is going to be happening. They're going to have NFTs. They're going to have DeFi. They're going to have this on their platform, and all these other things are going to be happening. And we keep getting like also news that people are going to be using XRP. What was the one that we had yesterday? I don't remember. Some company who's going to be using it, and the SBI Bank is also going to be using it, and this is going to be happening with it. So, once again, as long as someone starts using it, that'll be great. But a lot of the talk seems to be that we plan on using it, not that we are actually using it. So we shall see. As always, a very special thank you to my Patreon supporters: Bastos Bolero, LRU, Michelle, and Creole, Lionel with Crypto On, Machanisa Tigara, Keika Me Bake. That one's incredible. Keika Me Bake. Staff Corner, Monks, Fitness Anytime, or Time Any, look at me. Face Boat Mick Bodie, Crypto TS, Day Leg Skips Kyle, and Day Every Chest Hits Miller. Coins Minting, Fox Jeremy, Gardner Jim, Mangiala Vodi Nick. Wait, Vodi Giamanj Nick. I kind of like that one better. Suzap. That's Paxis backwards. Impaler the Vlad, Rich Richie, Setsuna, Damien. I can't say those backwards. No, I can't. No. That was a problem before when I tried to do them backwards. That Setsuna backwards spells something, and I can't say that. D3 Coldy Artist Crypto, WorkNet Roll Bank, World to the 242, or World the 2242, Owl Night Wise, Schneider Jared, Thailand or Land Thai, Inventures Master, Moroni Moher, Sick Gray Adam, that sounds bad, Mullis Todd, Phobia a Biblio, Reader Animal the, Sun Sar John, Omort Tosno Tornor. That's Nostromo backwards. I can't say it properly. Steuer Martin, PRX High Man Moon, 965 Utopia, Harari Yasha, Na the Attila, James David, Williams Navarro, Chain Block and Agile Auspicious, Nanab Tolek, Chan Snacky, Dayleg Skip, Don't Conan, Noster Patter, Miracle in Need, Case Space, Good All Troy, Mining Bones Bear, Biddy Quoted, Silva DeLauren, Grele Miguel, 12 Nerd BV, Show Shaw Jojo. This is more difficult than you would expect. Like, I'm trying to Barazi Mo, like was Carlos and five. I don't know why that was funny in that instance. 556 Speedy, 5 Cut J P5 8 Crypto, Layway Z the and something Crypto, Brain Not Dirk Steffen. I can't say the letter M backwards. M. It'll be meh. Nikki Wish, Manu, Tomato Plump Red, Den Dealers the Ski Bro Am Tony. That one sounds kind of cool. I don't know why. Dave Arachno, Ben Bitcoin, Gaba Roman, Fide Morty, Wiser Fud, and University Bot Gun from Wally Professor. I'm going to try and say, like literally say them backwards, not the actual names being reversed, but I'm going to attempt to say the actual letters backwards one day, and it's going to blow everyone's mind because it's going to take me like 25 minutes, but I'll have fun doing it. Thank you all very, very much for your support. Thank you to everyone who left a comment, who left a like, who left a subscribe, who is still listening to me ramble on. And at the moment, Bitcoin is currently down by 3.65%. Ethereum is down by 2%. All the coins are down by like a smidge, not a heavy smidge, but they're still down a slight bit because of Bitcoin's gravitational movements. Yeah, let's see where the rest of the week takes us. I feel like it's going to be a crazy week, and I don't really know why. I just feel like it's going to be nutso. I do hope you all enjoyed. I do hope you all are having a great day. Try to have a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope that it is absolutely fantastic. Thank you all. Uniswap is number 10. Wow, what a time to be alive. Thank you all once again for watching and or listening, and I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.